Moose is in the house. Moose is in the house. Watch out. Watch out. Here's Moosey.
Hey everyone, how's it going? Hope you're doing fantastic. We're live. We're live on the YouTube channel, on the Twitch channel, on the internet. Hope you're doing fantastic. I won't be streaming super long tonight. I had to be up real early tomorrow morning, and also I just got back from the gym at like 4 o'clock, and then had to cook dinner and stuff. I guess I got back at around 5 actually. So I'm quite exhausted. Today was a pretty heavy workout. So we're gonna be big chilling, and we're gonna just relax a little bit, and we'll watch the Monster Rancher Top 4, which I haven't actually watched through start to finish, and we'll watch me play some video games after that. Oh, I got my camera, my arms look so tiny, but it's just the angle. Hey, how you doing, man? But yeah, I guess I can talk as if people don't know what this is and what's happening. So when I throw it up on YouTube, it's a little bit less of a less of a confusing shtick. I had that idea for slot 1-2 welterweight spot Saurian. Like just like the bite and tail and claw attacks. That's probably fine. What were you thinking with that? We're not gonna like watch the video right away. We're gonna like get into it a little bit, talk about some Monster Rancher. Bite and basic chains. That's probably pretty good. It's just gonna be a really heavy slot 1, unless you're like not going for million claws and stuff. I think every like choice in there is fine though, right? So even if it's not the worst, or like the worst option is probably claw, and everything else is like probably fine for that format. What's up with my hair? Holy, it's like I got like a sideways pomp going on. That's kind of funny. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the hair. It looks much more pomp from this side than it does from the other side. From this side, I guess it's just only like straight on. It looks kind of silly. That's fine. Just don't look at me straight in the eyeballs. It is pretty floofy. It's like I just got out of the shower like, I don't know, an hour ago. Hour and a half. So I just brushed it before I got on stream. But yeah, how's everyone doing? We had first night of heavyweight last night. That was pretty cool. I wanted originally to do more than one. I don't know why I aggressive pointing with my stylus. I don't know why I thought I was going to be able to get more than one done this week, because I am so busy this week. I don't even get to do sparring tomorrow. I'm so sad. One of the no, you didn't miss it, goat. We're just chilling. You missed the intro. Yeah. One of my sparring partners has some fights coming up at the end of the month, and I think it's motivating me a little bit to like wanting to get back into the ring in like an actual like fight scenario, instead of just, you know, training for the sake of losing weight and not being a fat piece of shit, which was the original motivator. Because one, she is 10 years older than me, and she's got 2 kids. And so I was like, I'm too old. And then she's like, not 10 yet. Maybe she's like 6 years older than me. I think she's like 41. But I'm just like, I don't have an excuse. If she's doing it, she's never been in the ring before. I at least have a little bit of experience from back when I was a kid. What's stopping me? Potentially getting hurt. An injury when you're 17 versus an injury when you're 35 are very different things. It's like entirely possible. I mean, it's less likely with like amateur fighting, right? Because you got the headgear, the refs are really aggressive. They'll stop fights over questionable decisions just to make sure everybody's safe. Body doesn't bounce back like it used to. Dude, I've had shin splints for like weeks now. They went away for a little bit, and then I did 6 minutes of skipping today, which is quite a bit. And immediately they came back, and I'm just like, fuck, man. You know, say I was under the impression it was like fairly safe. People die in boxing all the time. I don't know who gave you the impression that a fight sport was safe. Are the chances of me dying very high? No. Very, very low. But it is completely not without risk. But yeah, I guess I can explain how tournaments work and stuff. Got a flu now. I'm 34. It feels so much worse. That's what I'm saying. It's like you don't know. It's not the same as it used to be. You've changed. I don't need you anyway. You're not the person I believed in yesterday or whatever Body Jar was singing about. It's just, I remember I went skateboarding again for the first time like 5 or 6 years ago. No, it would have been later than that. It was during pandemic. And I was out of shape, so that definitely didn't help. But I was like 20 minutes in, and I like fell, and not hard at all. And I was just like, I'm done for the day. I like fell on my hip, and I was just like, I don't think we're doing this anymore. And that was it. Whereas, you know, I used to like huck myself down like 12 sets and stuff like that. And you land, you hit a rock in the bottom, you're going like 25, maybe like 20. And you just fly off the board into the street, you ragdoll, and you're like, all right, let's try that shit again. But yeah, Monster Rancher, by and large, if you know nothing about it, it is first and foremost a pet simulator. If you've ever played Chow Garden or you've played like Digimon World 1, it's got kind of similar vibes to that, where like you have an animal that you are raising, and you know, you're feeding it and you're training it, and like you're working on its stats and things like that. And most of the mechanics are like hidden from you. They're not hidden from us anymore because, you know, 20 years the game's been out. It's been data mined to hell and back. We know everything about it. But it's like a monster's got like hidden meters for like stress and fatigue, and you know, you can be like too hard on your monster and they become like tired and worn out. Every monster has like their own little attacks, and they're good at different stats and things like that. You get a little guy and teach him violence. That's pretty concise. It's a Monster Eat Monster world out there. It certainly is. And it looks like a farm. It's true. But we play in two different ways. In Combo Breaker, what we did is we basically got people to make their own little guys, and then, you know, through the power of emulation, we put them on like USB sticks, and I loaded them up into the emulator, and we were good to go. And they fought, yada yada. The way we do it online is just AI versus AI. The AI is like unbelievably shitty, so the game becomes kind of like, and I'm not gonna steal this. This is Macho Cheese said this, and I had never thought about it, and he's 100% correct. But it's almost like a deck building game where you have so many different options for like the attacks you can teach your monster. And because of how bad the AI is, your goal is to make them pick bad options as little as possible. So in that way, it's like a deck building game where you want to like thin your deck of like possible attacks. Don't get anything that is like potentially counterproductive to the goals you have for the monster. You know, things that are like off strategy and things like that that would maybe give the monster something to press in the heat of battle and just like ruin its chances of winning. And so it's pretty sick because the AI is just, it's so dog shit. Like, it doesn't make decisions. It's basically, okay, how many resources do I have? Okay, here are my possible list of options. I can attack, I can move forward, I can move backwards, I can not attack, and it just like randomly decides to do stuff at certain points. So it's all about making a loadout for your monster that is as, I don't want to say risk averse as possible, but bad decision averse as possible. You know, And then in AI versus AI, that's how all that works. In PvP, because you have a lot of control over your monster, it becomes a lot less imperative to make sure they have like the right attacks, because you can just simply give them all the attacks. They can learn everything, and then you as a player choose what to use and what not to use. It is real time, so it's different than Pokemon or something like that. And you move backwards and forwards within an arena to get into range of your different attacks. You can push a monster away if they get too close. And yeah, I tried to play the game full AI controlled, and it was like entertaining and frustrating at the same time. It's unbelievably frustrating, yes, to watch. It's like toddler karate is what we call it, or like dogfighting salty bets, you know. But with all of that out of the way, I think we can start watching. I think we can get into it. Okay, so 50-50 shot. I got the right desktop setup right now. Am I Midwestern or Canadian? I'm Canadian. we got our own. We have our same don't you knows, but it's a little bit different here. Okay, I got it right. All right, it was the first one. Let's see. I don't know how loud this is gonna be. I'm gonna have to check my meters. So it looks like real quiet. Oh.
Folks, it's Monster Rancher 2 at Combo Breaker, second year in a row. I am Macho Cheese, and
hell yeah.
And we are here for some VPET action.
Angle's voice was a little bit quiet at first. His mic was like super far away.
What it basically is, it's not exactly
kind of in a boot there. You'll hear him.
Basically what it was an old PS1 game. You would put your music CDs, your video game CDs in it, and it would generate you a monster. And you would raise it like VBet, Digimon style, kind of like, you know, battle it, train it, that sort of thing. And you put them in an
How's the volume on
and
it?
then they fight each other. And there's a lot of different type of mechanics and stuff that go along with it. And we'll kind of explore those like once we get into the match.
Yep. The biggest thing about it is pretty much if you like gambling.
Angle can be a lot for Mike. He does like to get hype.
There's
It makes it sick.
in this game. A lot of percentages. You will always be swinging to hit, but it doesn't guarantee it will hit.
Yes.
Right. So,
everything's got hit percents.
We have JP
Whoa.
Here and Ultimate
Hold on.
In winners finals.
Hold on.
That we hear.
I got to see what this looks like on my stream, because this looks horrendous in my OBS. Hold on one sec. Also, Twitch notified me that I completed the affiliate program today, which was very nice. Here's what it looks like to me. Is this what it looks like to everyone else? I wasn't affiliate before. Kind of dark. It's not that it's dark. It's that there's these like insane lines. Yeah, I've been partner for like years. Hold on one sec. It looks like that? Damn, what the fuck? It doesn't look like that on my stream. Like, watching the actual stream doesn't look like that. What the fuck? Okay, because here's what stream didn't look like that originally. No, here's what it looks like. Okay, it looks... That's so funny. It's good on my end, bro. Wow. Okay, let me see if there's something I can do about this.
Have here on the.
Okay, we changed to 720 and we fixed it. It's all right on YouTube. Okay. I mean, either way, it's literally just I don't know what it is, but it's fine now. I fixed it.
Left is called a.
It's a little dark, but
a snake guy right here, and he is known for fast meter production. And what the meter
I thought I had turned off
the
the scan lines when I made it for the stream setup.
Are the monsters meter, and the monsters techs, they all cost different amounts of meter. You know, the 45 there, the 15 here for this tail assault.
It's kind of hard to talk over this because Macho's doing like a killer job of just like explaining what's going on. I guess we can just like watch this and like yell at JP for using Naga.
And
It's like when you're playing CRT
move
monitor on
has
old
a chance
PS1.
to miss. Even if it
Yeah.
says 99, no one's running a speedster in this bracket, so no one's going to be hitting 90 or
No one's running a speedster, Macho. That's a flub. I'm sorry. I got to take away your commentator privileges. No one's ever allowed to misspeak.
I want to play video
99.
games.
Yeah, no one's
Hey,
running to
Azul.
hit
It's better now.
rather. So no 99% chances to hit, but
A lot of
Ev-
50-50s.
every move has a chance to miss.
Oh, big hit.
So big hit there. So that was the stab from Naga. So stab's really cool.
We should have time to
because
go
what
over it
it
before the
does,
actual
it's a very
matches
fast
started.
move with a
They
very fast
did.
recovery, frames, and it does
I don't know
solid
why
damage.
we were so rushed.
And then,
We were okay. We were rushed because the people. We were like 40 minutes behind because of the stream before us. Which is why we were rushed, but we simply did not have to start immediately. We could have just chilled a little bit, let them do their thing.
on the other side, because we were talking
But I
about
think
Naga,
JP
on the
and
right side,
Ultimate
as you can
started
see,
playing
this is
like
called the
immediately.
routine. Focuses more on intelligence type attacks and stuff like that. Has relatively pretty hard hitting moves for the most part, usually in the further
Yeah, wasn't it like it was like a 10 game like grand finals reset or something.
end. You can see the arrows kind of and stuff like that. They hit hard, cost a lot of guts. You can see they cost 50 water cannon. 50
Oh, the water
guts.
cannon
Big
miss.
there.
Big miss with the turn assault.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, the grit!
So here actually is
Dang,
a mechanic
okay.
in the game. The
All
monsters
right.
can actually have
Angle.
battle specials, which would do different things. at different
Angle
points
woke
in the
up.
match. So if your monster has grit,
do you get
what
stats
it
like
does
this?
is
The
one-
Fury!
Oh my God!
Oh,
so,
no!
Oh, I gotta
well,
put
so
like
many
a
things
compressor on
happen
this.
here. We have
Holy
the
shit.
grit, which means your monster comes back after being killed, and
Oh, I love Angle,
where your
man.
monster just kind of
How do you get stats like this?
trips over itself, and what it does is it gives the opponent
1 second.
extra hit chance. So that was incredibly
That was 2-0,
unlucky
right?
there.
Let's see the
2-0
stats.
so
I'll
far.
show
So
you.
for JP Mock right now.
This whole bracket's going to be 3 out of 5 because these games.
Okay, so stats like this, honestly, not too hard to achieve. The thing about Monster Rancher is that if you're building something that is like standard or like doesn't really deviate from like what's a norm in competitive play, for the most part, I could give you a list of instructions and you could make this exact same monster on either side without too much trouble. The difficulty in playing this game really stems from like a lack of knowledge on like what items do and like how to use items and when to use items. And then once you know that, it's like it's pretty paint by numbers. It's honestly not too difficult at all. What becomes difficult is when you're trying to raise a monster where like tech chains and lifespan and things like that become like limiting factors. Like with my guy that we're going to see in a bit, save and load, there's actually not a whole lot of resetting. I'm glad you finished your taco. I hope you're having a fantastic night. So watching Justin Wong Twitch page streaming Combo Breaker, but just not able to catch this. Yeah, this was one of the last ones of the day. There's you can like save scum, and people definitely do it. Lots of builds are like pretty simple to the point where like you don't need to like constantly reload though. For either of these builds, I don't think that's necessary at all because these are stats these monsters are good at. Depends on the build for sure. But yeah, there's like, for example, you reload after each failure. I think most people do, but it's not very common to actually have your monster fail that much once you get into it. The only times a monster normally fails is during baby, and then like super later on when you're trying to do like max stat drills and things like that. I think the hardest part is to achieve that without the monster getting too old. Yeah, but you got peaches. You got 2 peaches that give your monster a 1.5 year lifespan. Sometimes punishing a fail is beneficial, especially in baby age, because it gives them a lot of loyalty right off the hop.
Games go by
But yeah,
pretty
anyway,
fast.
JP is up 2-0.
So yeah, basically the
This was, I mean, I'm going to be completely honest. Last year's top 4 was a lot cooler.
Really capitalize
A lot
on
more
that
going
extra
on.
chance to hit.
Yeah, with the Fooler and everything, it increases the percentage chance to hit and stuff.
Your
like
casual
that.
player might as well play well. You can
Right.
do whatever you want.
So,
The
oh my
foolery.
God, again?
Okay, that doesn't happen that often, actually. It's very rare for that to happen.
All right, so it's actually a 1% chance every time that you use a move
It
to
did
proc a
foolery
so
twice,
incredibly
man.
unlucky for ultimate here, but JP actually wasn't able to capitalize on it because his
Ice
own move missed.
That's like the
Big
first
crit.
attack that JP's
Yeah, so
gotten
you guys
hit
might
with.
see down here at the bottom, all of the moves on Certificate side of things are yellow, and all of the moves on Kiora's side of thing are green. So yellow are power text, green are intelligence text.
You get into this state with Naga and you just stab, and that's all it
That's
is.
a 3-0 right there.
It's a big 3-0 for
He's
JP
playing it
Monk
right.
there.
It's
He would
just
make-
it's
be
boring.
making his way into grand finals.
That was really good.
It's good ass monster.
The little hop off stage
So
is
is
pretty
Moonbeam,
funny.
though.
Yeah, both
All
of these
right,
are
it's
very
your
strong
boy.
breeds.
It's your boy
We
with the
do have
boy.
some monsters that
We're
are
up, baby.
banned, and
Yeah.
the monster here on the left is probably the strongest monster in the game, like with those restrictions in place.
Right.
So yeah, it's a strong monster. It's fast, it hits hard, it has great meter regeneration, and it has the best move, the one that we were kind of yelling about, where it was kind of flipping through the air.
Yes.
So what makes it crazy about that move is it is a move that costs very little meter on a fast guts regenerating monster, and when it hits them, it does decent damage. It has a good amount to crit, and it also drains their meter. So it
Macho's right. Naga's broken. Naga is very good. It's, you know, just the game we play. It is what it is. I have a Phoenix that's like 500 across the board that I'm stoked about. This looks like cheating stats, but I'm casual at best. This is, I've made a monster like this in like 2.5 hours on stream before. It's just you need to know how to use items. There's like hundreds of people in the scene who like play this game. It's and every single one of them can do this. Two
It's
people have
just
made
kinda
top
like
4 twice. Yeah, me and Zaf
everything
made top
in
4
one
last year as
package.
well.
Yep.
And we're
even
up
if it
this
misses,
time.
especially with Naga, especially with the one we don't have to go into sub-typing too much. But
Slow at building, I
because the
reroll too
regeneration's
much.
relatively
I'm pretty
fast
like
with
fast and
monsters,
loose with
even
it.
if misses, they can gain it up pretty fast, even if it misses.
For sure. And one of the things that we actually haven't gotten to talk about yet, one of the big pulls of this game, besides using the CDs to generate the monsters, is that like
It's me, it's
most
the
monsters-
boy.
There he is himself, Mr. Moose Bones. He brought the goons with him. Most of
I was
the
gonna
monsters
get-
in the
I was
game
gonna
can
get Pure
actually
Toe to
be combined
play.
together
I was
into two
like,
monsters, and so
nah.
that actually affects like their attributes, how well they can raise their stats, how fast their meter regeneration is, or it might slow their meter regeneration.
Moose on the Monster Rancher
down.
anime. What's
Carry-
was that my Nighton trying to jack Holly's dagger? Yeah, he's trying to give it to me. As a kid, my best stat was 900. Don't hit without anything else on it. I think I had like a 700 power hair, like jelly hair, and I was like, this shit is unbeatable. And then I got to rank A and just got like my ass beat, and was like, oh. Then I learned how to play. Anyway, Old Sheldon. Old Sheldon was a hell build. Old Sheldon was unbelievably difficult to make for a lot of reasons. Probably too many reasons to get into. But I'm just really, really excited that
So that
I got to show him off
actually
on
affects, like, their
stream
attributes, how
because
well
he
they
is
can raise
by
their-
far, out of all the 4 monsters on the stream, the like absolute worst overall. Everything else is like pretty ultra top tier, and then my guy is like mid at best.
stats, how fast
But
their
he's
meter
cute as hell.
regeneration is, or it might slow their meter regeneration down.
You can carry over text that the previous monster learned and stuff like that. So all the
Mhm.
moves you can see, you can actually like just instead of trying to get them learned again, you know, you can just have them.
Look
right
like
there
stressful
ready to
raise.
go.
Yeah, it sucked.
Yeah, so you can make like generations of monsters.
We got
and
with the
stuff
Nighton
that
Ink,
tear
baby.
things down from each other.
Yeah, for sure.
I think Nighton Ink is a
All
pretty
right,
solid
that doesn't
opener.
do a ton of damage. That's a joke, pretty much.
Because like
That
now I'm
is
up 10
huge on
guts.
Withering on
Not too
guts.
bad.
You probably didn't see too much out of that, but
But then I
mean,
miss
hey,
everything, and it
swung.
is what
I
it
don't
is.
think that was intentional. That might have been accidental and accidentally got into that slot and thought it was in a different slot there.
Mhm.
That's probably my guess.
So the reason that
Violent Shell,
Moose
and at
Bones
this
is
point I was like,
using
alright, I've lost the
a
game.
Intelligence attack on a power build is something called Withering, which was Unholy mentioned early. Oh, my God!
We got him.
Huge napalm.
What is Guts? Guts is your meter. Every single one of these attacks costs a certain amount. This attack costs 20. This one costs 18. Guts regenerates over time, and you got to spend 18 guts to use this attack. You got to spend 20 guts to use this attack. Different monsters have different guts regeneration rates, so having faster guts regeneration is usually seen as a boon. It's like you get better resources, you get better meter, but The downside is that it's balanced by monsters that have faster guts regeneration. Or I should say the other way. Monsters who have slower guts regeneration, monsters who gain their resources slower, have they get bonuses to holding on to higher amounts of guts. So this Galley, the monster here, has a kind of a slower guts regeneration rate. It's kind of in the middle. It's definitely the slowest of everyone in top 4, but it's serviceable. And as soon as you have more than 50 guts, your monster starts gaining bonuses to the damage they do, damage reduction, to their accuracy, and to their evasion stats, basically. And the slower your monster's guts regeneration is, and the slower it is compared to your opponent, the bigger a gap in those bonuses you'll see. So my monster has a pretty fast guts regeneration rate, and my opponent has a pretty middling one. And so as soon as we're both over 50, he starts gaining an incremental advantage. And if he's at 99 guts and I'm at 99 guts, I'm mostly losing at that point. Like, he's going to do way more damage. He's going to be able to tank hits a lot easier. Niton is 9 or 10. I think he's 10. And so my idea here is, like, not necessarily to wait until I'm at max guts, because it benefits me to swing a little bit earlier. Realistically, if I was trying to be a little bit more aggressive, I would just swing on the rip. I decided not to do that for top 4, but I did do that a couple of times in the tournament getting up to this.
I don't even know if we're allowed to say that word.
It is napalm. What do you mean you can't?
And so Niton Inc. is an attack that doesn't really do any damage at all, which is why I have an intelligence-based attack, basically like a special attack versus physical attack in Pokemon. That's power and intelligence. I have no intelligence on this monster. I have no special attack, but I have an intelligence attack because it does so little damage regardless that I'm only using it to, like, lower my opponent's guts, to, like, we call it withering. But you can see in this last one,
you can actually, like,
so I'm like 5 up, 6 up, something like that.
Yeah, so you can make, like, generations
and then I attack.
And stuff that inherit things.
It costs 20,
yeah, for sure.
and it withered 28. It said guts minus 28. So that puts me at, like, a pretty solid advantage if I was to land it once and then start swinging and land again.
All right, so that doesn't do it until
our build.
So that was my thought process anyway. But you know,
oh my God,
I got top tier a little bit though.
I don't even know if we're allowed to say that word.
The thing we're gonna see in a little bit here is that player skill is not the most important thing in this game.
Go take a history class, brother.
Oh,
it's almost entirely just
so
luck for the most part. It's gambling. We're gambling.
Too fast?
Here I'm just being obnoxious.
It's 1-0.
Entire strategy is to get 99 guts and napalm. Yeah, you lost the game like.
With a move like
we'll see in a sec.
A move like Niton Inc.
Also, this was tilting. Oh, I got the numbing whip. I got the hit. Good damage, and then he grits.
So that big flash right there, the power, what it does.
Then mash the hurricane.
40%.
Oh my God, the wake up in 2-0.
He used his biggest nuke on a wake up.
2-0 for Zaf there so far.
To do 200 damage.
Oh so Galley is basically kind of just like an intelligence nuke monster, at least the way that Zaf has built his.
Right.
And I think at this point I'm like, I gotta like be a little bit more aggro. The whip attack I hit him with has extremely high critical hit chance, and that's what we saw.
Being kind of a little bit, you know, holding him back a little bit. We see Nash pushing, or sorry, Moose Bones rather, pushing Sanctus back.
Numbing stab.
Also,
big miss there.
If anybody wants to know what's going on,
I'm realizing now after having watched, also like, having watched this back, I probably could have just kept using Niton Inc. and he would never have attacked. This is crazy to me. The immediate hurricane, you got to do 188 damage, and he's just like, I'm just swinging.
So if you ever want to know more, please go to legendcup.com. Has a lot.
And then, you know, by virtue of the game hating me, I wasn't able to land another attack.
So one of the things that you guys might be noticing that this type of game, they were letting their meter build up, and actually one of the
Silver Guts rate seems good in manual. You would think so. I was on accident. I didn't mean to do the attack that did 0 damage.
So they both kind of started.
And then
out
Red
the
Wisp
match, like,
rolls up the clock, and he hits it
holding back.
anyway.
Oh, and we
Timed
see
you out on
there,
this
we didn't
one?
see a KO this time.
Oh,
We
the
actually
timer's
went to
out.
timeout.
Yeah,
but Zach
totally on
gonna take that
purpose.
3-0 over
Oh,
Moose
man.
Bones.
Wasn't it 1-1 to 2? Was that? Didn't he? Oh no, you're right. Okay, you're right.
I
Nope.
believe it. I
No,
believe
no,
it was
no.
3-0.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah, it
you're
was a
right,
quick
okay.
3-0.
Why did I think Nash took one?
Hold on. Their stinger's all fucked up. Look at
Was
this.
that?
The transition point is too early. What kind
No,
of
you're
2-bit
right, okay,
operation
you're
is
right. I believe
this?
it.
No,
believe
no,
it was
no. Yeah,
3-0.
no, you're right.
Red
Okay,
Wisp
okay.
was on purpose. See? You could see them first. They put the transition point too early. Come on, guys.
Why did I think Nash took one of them?
I don't know. There's the
Too much
games
was
go
happening.
by
Okay.
really fast.
Alright, well,
Red Wisp was on purpose? Yeah, I'm aware. Because you said
Not
good
just
game
preparation.
immediately as soon as you
Anyways,
press the button. Which is like,
but
it's
there
true.
we go.
The clock ran out. But
But yeah, so that was if you guys don't know Moose Bones, he's like the big guy that makes content for this.
He's talking
game.
about
He does
me.
competitive guides. He does kind of like think paces on the game sometimes.
think paces.
So always, very strong competitor. Probably most well-known player. Like even like outside of the competitive scene, some people know him for just Monster Rancher content, and the rest of us are just kind of here to hang out.
Yeah.
Here to play the game because
Yeah.
we love it.
Yep.
Hell yeah, Macho. It was so much fun hanging out with everyone.
All right, so now we're that was.
They just did away with the flags. Yeah, everyone's a global citizen this year.
Right.
They put tariffs on the
Yes.
flags.
So that was
Now
our
for the
first
win?
losers match.
So I think-
So
Says winner.
The Macho was commentating succinctly for new audience, but only people watching the
now we
stream
have
can
our
hear the
other losers
commentary.
match, I believe, right?
No one
Or
actually
that's-
sitting in the
no, that's just
audience.
losers finals.
Yeah,
Yes,
we
we
could only hear the
qualified.
game audio.
Mhm.
Yeah, because we only did. Man, we were doing great at this.
We'll do it live.
Yeah, Macho and Angle both did a really good
Yeah,
job.
this has been really cool. We were lucky enough to have this game for a second year in a row.
Yeah.
It's got a very niche game. Actually, funny enough, when we play this game competitively, it's actually AI versus AI. So
is.
if you are interested in things like salty bets,
Yes.
it's actually kind of like a VPET style
Yeah.
salty bets where you raise your own guy.
Took him forever to greenlight us to start the set. Brother, it's been like 45
different
seconds.
themes and stuff,
Yeah.
different stat caps. 3,500's the main stat cap that we play under. But
No
there's, like,
American
other
Moose Bones this
formats and
year.
stuff,
I would have
things that
rioted.
allow for, like,
We're not
best
allowed.
attackers,
We're not.
or, like, even like really niche stuff.
We're
where
not
it's
on
just like,
talking
well,
terms right now.
who can
Me and
raise
the
the
United
best monster
States.
that's purple.
Oh, yeah, I did that.
Or like, I don't know, just a bunch of different things.
There's a
like
lot of
that.
categories.
Goes on
Yeah,
for a
so
while.
meme
Brother,
tournaments,
you gotta stop
tournaments,
complaining about
leagues,
stuff.
That, sort of
That shit's
thing.
crazy.
100%. Yeah, there's plenty of tourney hosts and stuff like that. Macho does stuff. I do stuff for tourney hosts. Of course, most people know would be Moose Bones Nash.
They just remove
Yeah,
flags
they're on there
altogether.
right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nash,
He's probably the godfather, you would say. At least most people would say. He doesn't like to hear that.
I see a legendary
We'll say
Hopper
that.
in
Well, he's
this.
definitely been the one to.
Hopper is
he's done the
pretty
most work to
bad.
put the game on the map.
We tried to make it
So
work. We
actually
did some
have two
testing and it was not
intelligence
good.
here, which is really cool. So you guys might notice.
It's a known like bad monster in AI versus AI,
Is the
but
second
we're like maybe
Oh,
you can
that's
like
right.
do some like clock running shenanigans with how long his animations are
I
and
think
things
that's
like that.
flipped.
Yeah. That,
But he felt really shitty to play
so-
PvP.
Oh, okay. We see fight. We can talk about fight for
Oh,
a second.
Ooh,
So
big
fight's
damage
really
on the
funny.
napalm
It actually
again.
had no use there, but when you get hit by a move, it actually regenerates your meter instead of taking it away.
T-bolt. Damn, the T-bolt hit, eh? Oh, there's the
See
grit
big
though.
Grit here, where she's
There's
coming
big grit.
back out of the water. She does her little dance.
That's a lot of guts. Almost 9.
So we've had
In the
2
water
3-0s by the way
cannon?
up till this point.
Big
Oh,
damage.
I think he had a buff
The
for
grit
that out of the
comeback.
grit.
All
That
right.
was like.
Anyone
fight
run
one.
Centaur? I
That
didn't
is
see one, though.
for, Ultimate
And I didn't make
Warriors
one, so the
9000.
answer is no.
Yes, 'cause the name should be flipped.
I don't know why I had to think about that.
I'm not crazy in that, right?
No, you're good.
I
You're
am right?
good.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Duckin and
I got it, I
Raki.
got it.
I think they're both pretty good in AI versus AI.
So one of the cool
This is
things
the only
about
set
these
that wasn't a
monsters
3-0,
being
yeah.
both Intelligence base is that they're actually going to be a little bit tankier against each other. Normally, you would think this defense stat would be your big like damage mitigation.
Macho is
thing.
doing
And
such a
it
good
is.
job of
It's not
explaining
very
everything.
good stats compared to,
I
like,
don't have
life
anything
or
to
speed.
say.
But also, the more stats that you have in a certain stat help to mitigate that damage as well.
Napalm. Hurricane, that's a risky move.
Damn.
That's a big guts lead.
That
That's
was just that
huge.
was Hail
That's gonna do more
Mary.
damage now. The crit.
That's a huge cold
Again?
fog.
Double cold
Holy.
fog.
Crit. That's a 2-0 right there.
All right, 2-0 for ultimate so
Y'all
far.
need to spice it up next time. I know.
That's a Undine strong.
Be
Undine's
flashier.
Strong, man. It's
Just
crazy
be
to think-
swinging.
I mean, both Gali and Undine have this, right? Like usually you have the issue where there's a lot of
Hey,
monsters
I
that
I brought a
don't
not
have,
top
like,
tier
all
this
of their
time.
slots able to have int text,
I did
and
my
you can
part.
see all green on every
It's
single
on
slot,
everyone
right?
else.
Usually it's like they're stuck on slot 1 having all like yellow, and that kind of doesn't
Imagine
help.
if everyone
Like,
else was
you
missing
have
as much
freedom
as
to
I
be able to
was.
do
We'd be
all,
getting
like,
game
actually
5s all over the
effective,
place.
quote,
For
unquote,
sure.
text on there. Water gun.
Got a dragon combo in there. Pyro was trying. Did Pyro get 5th?
See what else? There's
All right.
fight again.
We see the fight. It's actually going to be really applicable here
Yeah,
because now
the
Pyore's got
damage. That's
a-
huge.
Ooh,
Except
big
the
napalm.
crit.
but that don't
It doesn't
matter.
matter if it crit happens. Oh,
Napalm's a
yeah.
good ass
All right,
attack.
2-1,
Big
2-1.
move.
Okay, all right, here we are.
Yeah, here and Stone
All right, so we
Dragon.
actually have. Is this our first game 4 of the day so far? I believe.
Is it?
I think so. I think
you're
both
right.
sets so far have been
No,
3-0.
no, no. Yeah, yeah, I think you're right.
This is
I
really
just realized
funny,
Nash
man.
got fourth, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
So he just actually went.
He's on.
'cause he got third
We got to
left.
pick on Zaf a little bit for this one. Gets hit with a
Big
splash.
splash here.
He's
Not a lot
on
of damage,
tournament
but we
point.
see a
Like
lot of
he's on
withering
his
here.
tournament life. If he loses this match, he's
Yeah, I
out.
said that right. Anyways,
He gets withered. He gets withered again. He's at 40 guts, half health. He hasn't been able to do anything. He's getting withered the hell and back. Another water gun. It hits. Oh, he's down to
It's
nothing.
very accurate with napalm, just like all those texts in the front and stuff like that. Honestly, I think Int Gali is just actually better than
Yeah,
Napalm,
yeah.
for sure. You do have stuff.
He strikes out looking.
Bullfrog's fairly
Poor
accurate. That's
Zaf.
actually probably a good move, especially if a grit happened. Doesn't. And that's a 3-1. Yeah.
Zaf just not deciding to swing at all
Yeah.
there. I kind of get it. He was getting locked out.
Yeah.
pretty
He was
hard.
getting
They
locked
probably
out
didn't
pretty
wanna
hard.
swing like stuff with low percentage. Like getting into slot 1 was probably the safer bet. Maybe into slot 4 because it's kind of.
Thing is though that like
more
Blaze Wall
Yeah,
exists.
one of the things about
Whirlwind.
Lucky is she's got a very fast guts regeneration.
T-Bolt
so
even.
she was able to both lock out
Oh,
and gain
man.
her meter.
Poor
way
Gali.
Easier than
He lost like
Gali can.
70 guts that
So
match.
you know, Zaf was just kind of SOL there
Right.
a lot of that match.
Yep.
Top 4 is a lot of pressure. Yeah, it's not a big deal.
All right, this should be the grand finals, right?
And this is going to be our grand final.
They're all pretty expensive.
Uh,
I just named a bunch of cheap
Ultimate?
decks though.
We'll be going up against JP, right? Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Yep. So
Yep.
we're going to have a Naga Undine grand finals, which is not too surprising if you know how strong.
May have not been the
They
right
are
choice. They're
top
just hoping
tier,
to get an
yes.
opening. I get it.
Unfortunately, if anybody
They're just
did
hoping
last
she
time,
swings something
Goofy
and
with
misses, and then
Koji's,
you're up on
hair
guts.
that won it all. Did actually get knocked out relatively
It
early,
is what
so
it
to
is.
make to the
It
top
makes
4.
sense.
That's not.
Oh, JP, you're so
Right?
funny.
He's doing a
You're so
bit.
Is he
funny.
doing a bit?
He's
That's
trying to be
not his
funny.
monster. I was
Oh, it's
like,
so
wait,
funny.
What? We're allowing changes? I don't remember that.
Your brain was soup? I
So,
mean,
but
you
yeah,
only had
that's
to
what
press
you,
one button,
would
so
normally
it
see,
worked out for you
with,
regardless.
Ultimate, Ultimate actually was here last time. It kind of got knocked out a little bit earlier, but actually made it all the way to grand finals this time with his Undine this time. So that's actually really good.
Yeah, huge spike in placement here
Yeah.
for Ultimate.
Oh, this is actually kind of crazy with the POW and Int versing each other. They're gonna do more damage because of that.
And then what happens? We got any any bets in chat on what happens here? Undine pretty good though. Not even moving. He's like, I don't care about this. All right, water gun opener. Good ass damage.
With that. Ooh, missing the tail assault.
Just
Up
two
on
of the
guts
most
after that,
efficient techs
too.
In the game there, water gun and turn assault.
Yep. Goes for it again.
Bing. Oh, missed the
that's a
second one.
lot of
The
guts.
thing about water gun is
no.
missing water gun
Oh,
is
that's
terrible.
gonna hurt.
Oh, it
No!
doesn't actually.
It's not enough.
Whoa.
Jesus.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Can go for.
Are they
stab
playing
for the
manual? They
active
are,
slot
yeah.
one with the Naga. Doesn't go for it. So we see
A toy monster
that's
themed
like
tournament? I think you've asked me that
Yeah,
before.
Oh, and the Pierce. Do we see a grit?
I'm not
This is
interested in it,
just-
but I
it's
think it's a
so
cool
good. It
idea.
does not
1-0.
knock you
Just
out.
clicked one of my
Its
matches,
first
accidentally
two
jumped
slots
javelin.
with
I remember
Stab and
that, yeah.
Pierce Are such fast, cheap, efficient ways to end the
Yep.
match.
And Davis one put me
What
into
about
losers
one
to begin with.
mention? Even the guts will increase even during animation of the moves being done.
Oh yes.
That's a huge thing to actually keep in mind. So if there's like a move that does a lot of damage, but like the animation's really long, the other person's gonna gain their guts like that whole time, while
Yeah.
your monster, when you do your attack, stays like where it's
When he's on green
So
guy,
that's a huge
he's like
factor.
easily the best
Yeah, so if
monster
you're
in the
whiffing,
game that's
you're
not
actually
banned.
getting
Someone
your
was asking
performance
earlier if there's
source.
monsters
Yes.
that are banned. There's one monster
the
that's
crit!
banned.
Big crit there. Tail assault. We
Oh,
do
the
see
power
the
could be
power.
used. They're in slot 3. No, the cold fuck, and it gets dodged.
Oh, wow!
Oh my God, do we get a crit? We
No,
don't.
my
2-0.
God.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
that's
That
so
is
sad,
insane.
How many-
man.
Is that 3 fooleries?
It all from the same monster.
Oh, it was
too.
Undine every time, wasn't it?
Yes, remember 1% chance of that happen. And whenever you swing
Isn't
a move,
Kamui also
1%
banned?
chance of that happen.
No, because he's not even legal in this
Wow.
game. Like he's not. You can get him, but he's not like broken. Maybe I banned them.
They're just gaining their guts right now. They don't.
It was
wanna
Melner. Maybe
Yeah,
it
I
was
think
Melner, Kamui, and then
so they're dancing around and use slot
the
probably
good
to see
Nog
if
is
they can force them
Punisher
to accidentally
and
use the tech that,
Time
you know,
Noise.
they don't want to use. That's probably why they're going like in between
Right,
the two
so-
like that, doing that little like kind of little
Shimmy, the shimmy,
kind
yeah.
of little spat.
Oh,
Hillary!
hold on.
Oh, but he
Yeah, I
was in
guess he was
splash
banned,
range.
He didn't have enough guts to capitalize on it.
Just mashed
oh,
drill
my
attack.
God.
Oh! Oh my God!
Oh,
There you have it.
God.
And just like that, a 3-0.
Okay.
Oh my
Oh,
God! And the
my God.
Oh! Oh my God!
Oh.
There you have
That's a good ass screenshot. We got to make this the. Oh, I'm on Twitch. I'm not on YouTube. I'm like, how come I cannot? How come I can't like frame advance? Pyro's just on his phone. We got like everybody left. Oh man.
And just like that,
Oh my God, JP. I mean, you know, more power to him, I suppose. It looks like the Mars crumping. I'll crump with you, sweetie.
But with this guy's showboating, I just wanted to throw one more thing out there.
He almost died. Hold on.
With this guy's showboating,
I'm gonna show you guys something.
throw one more thing out there. Is that if you didn't watch
One second. Here, one sec. Save. I'm doing the face. It's not expecting Toji to giant swing, my man.
just
Oh, he just kept swinging.
make sure to go on legendclub.com right now. There's on the main
It was fun, though. It was a lot of fun.
If you go on there is actually a little thing that you can do, so you can get there's like a chance there that you can sign up for to get a chance for a free code
Oh,
to
yes.
actually be able to play Monster Rancher 1 and 2 DX. This is actually Monster Rancher 2, of course, that's being played on the OG. But if you want to play the newer version, which is Monster Rancher 1 and 2 DX, as both games, you can actually have a chance to win a code in order to get it for free. So go on legendcup.com, you can do that.
Yeah, and it's a very inviting community. We're very small.
Did it
but
turn
we
his
love
mic down?
having
No,
people come in.
it
And
was
like I
always
said,
that quiet.
When we play the game competitively over the internet, it's actually AI versus AI, so it's very, you know,
You said
it's AI versus AI monsters, so it's very casual, competitive, very friendly, very welcoming. We
Yeah.
just like to play the game and have a good time, and we just appreciate Combo Breaker letting us come here again. It's been a blast.
Yep. No, that was great. Yep. Life's a gamble, and we enjoy gambling in this game. So.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
In a game.
In a game.
In a game.
In a game.
In a
of
game.
course. So.
Sponsored by
thanks everybody for
DraftKings.
tuning in and stuff like that.
Enter
This is
code
the
Monster
whole
Rancher
gamble.
2 for 10% off.
Macho
The
Chief.
first $500
Great
you
rest of your
lose
time, and
on
everybody else,
DraftKings.com.
Enjoy Combo Breaker.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yep.
And
And didn't they cut his ass off? Production was all over the place this year. That's pretty funny. That was good. I enjoyed that. I'm gonna edit that down into a little watch along video that we'll throw up on the channel. But yeah, the entirety of Top 4 was only like 20 minutes. So it was quite quick compared to last year, especially. Probably heard him on normal mode, so it's just at that setting. Yeah, it might have been. Would be a fitting sponsor for Monster Rancher 2? I don't know. Cavendish, get some potatoes. McCain's, get some potato sponsorships. I don't know if they're in the process of like sponsoring streams right now, but a pharma company maybe. We need a Saudi prince. We need a second Saudi prince. A second Saudi prince has hit the Monster Rancher scene. Matcha Thursdays could get a CC's Pizza sponsor. It would be pretty funny to like partner with a company and then like not actually ask anything in return from them and just be like, just allow me to advertise your product. This is good. Oh, I didn't read chat. I forgot about chat. Chat is mostly just people from the scene. Yeah, this reminded me. There's a guy in chat. He seems pretty cool. I've talked to him a little bit on YouTube. He watched a bunch of my videos. He's a huge fucking Rocket League streamer with like, he's got like well over 1 million subs on YouTube and like over 500,000 on Twitch. And he was just in chat being like, "Oh, I want to watch Monster Rancher," and I'm like, "That's sick." It's cool how like there's so many different types of people who are into this game. It's almost explicitly not people from like Pokemon. It's people from like other games. It's pretty cool. So I was driving the group. I took the place we went to for dinner. And JP just kept saying, "Man, I'm so glad I won," quoting Toji. Oh my god. Couldn't be in chat last time for obvious reasons. That's true. Being on stage does preclude you from is preclude even the right word there? Yeah, it does. Preclude was the right word. It does preclude you from being in chat. Unless you're like ultra skilled. But it was sick. I succeeded. I did exactly what I wanted to do, which was get the boy up on top 4. I was not really interested in winning the tournament. I thought it was a pretty long shot for the boy in the first place. So I was just excited to be there. I was excited to get the top 4, get to show the boy off. I don't know. Nighton doesn't really make noises. But yeah, everybody liked this guy. He was a fan favorite, we'll say. Next time, if there's a next time mono, no, I'll probably just do it with this guy again. Maybe. I mean, maybe I'll bring mono. I'll bring a square. Winning with mono would definitely be funny. But yeah, I got to show him off. My goals were to show him off, and we got to do that. So does Nathan have a gurgle? I think he makes like little like crunching noises and stuff. Easily make a mono plush. Me too. I could take a Sharpie to like a sponge. Did I make that? No, I got it made. Just bring a door. I could do that. Monster Rancher has a wide range from famous Rocket League streamer to sassy boy haters. That's true. Those are the two main archetypes of Monster Rancher fan. Are the sassy boy haters and the Rocket League streamers. All right. So that's out of the way. Stop recording and start recording again. Carry around a mattress. There's a real old video I put up of, I think it was my chat thinks I'm a weeb, like mini video I made that was like 1.5 minute clip from stream, where we talk about like having like a mono body pillow that's just a gray body pillow. That'd be funny. Everybody with their like gross ass gooner body pillows, and there's me with just like a long, like you can't even tell what it is. Literally just beat the game for the first time now? Hell yeah. Congrats. Imagine Nash versus I'm just reading some chat messages from the stream. Imagine Nash versus JP Grand Finals. Damn. Papa Lobster in chat. Let's go, old Sheldon. Papa Lobster is cool to meet. Very, very strange game. That's true, brother. If only he was younger. Yeah, he's unfortunately old, Sheldon. Chat was pretty tame. Monster Rancher plus a parent's big ass CD binder equals a notebook of CDs and the monsters they gave. That's true. That is actual math. People talking about how they like Garu. All right, this shit's gone off the rails. We can't allow that. Version of plant hair? The plant version of hair? Like the green hair? Good guy. He's called Good Guy in Monster Rancher 1. I think he's just called Leaf Hair in Monster Rancher 2. There's a lot of what is this game in chat? There actually isn't. I'm looking at it right now. There's literally like 2 people asking. We tend to remember people being like negative, even though that's, I guess, not inherently negative. It's people simply being curious. But like that was the thing that was like killing me about like it got like really blown out of proportion. That people were like, oh yeah, people in the crowd were like, they're being really negative, and they're like, how do you make this game interesting? Like, I can't believe in the top 4 chat. Yeah, I know. I'm looking at it right now. Go. There's only like 2 people who asked. Or green hair, yeah. But yeah, Monster Rancher Run has a lot of interesting names. It definitely does. But yeah, the whole like, I don't know why it kept getting played up. It was like I was like kind of losing my mind hearing people talk about like how the crowd was so negative and this and that, when there was like literally one guy who, you know, is a gamer and therefore doesn't know how to talk to people. And he said something kind of rude about the game, and it's like, oh, like, I wish people weren't like that. And it's like, it's one guy, it's one fucking loser in a sea of people who are mostly apathetic and, truth be told, aren't even thinking about the game, even if they're sitting there watching it. They're thinking about like the next TikTok they're gonna watch or something, or some shit somebody said to them 20 years ago, and it's still stuck in their brain. That one time somebody cut them off in line at the supermarket. They're not thinking about Monster Rancher. But it's very easy to like get caught up in like the negativity though. Remember seeing it a few times? I mean, I think you answered every time someone asked, so it would make sense if you were, if it seemed like a lot to you, because you were the one in there playing ambassador. Yeah, pretty tame chat. No complaints from JP ever again about bad results, Lexi. Oh, man. You're right, Lexi, but that's not going to stop him. He'll find a way. But yeah, that was sick. We run into assholes, we just eat them out of the scene. They're very, very, very few and far between, though, which is nice. That's the cool thing about having like a small insular scene. And not insular because, you know, there's hard gatekeeping, but insular because it's simply too niche to not be. Is that most people who are like still posting are like either a known problem and so people don't interact with them, or they're all the normal people who are still just hanging out. Everybody likes funky little monster guys. It's true, especially the funkiest. Ain't nothing like a funky mon. Okay, what do I do now? This is fun. This is fun, but we talked about everything there is to talk about. It was a very, very quick top 4. If I click a random spot in top 4, what are we watching here? Or in, oh, I don't know what this is. See, I don't know what any of this stuff is. Okay, Jackie Chan Fist of Fire took like actually forever. Holy moly. I was just joking about it, but it started 2 hours in. It didn't take that long. It only took it an hour. I don't know who was super far behind then. Honestly, it kind of seems like everyone was Oh, I think they started like 10 minutes late. Guy cosplaying Jackie Chan. Yeah, that was funny. Let's watch last year's and compare. We could just watch it again. We could watch my video of me watching it last year. Monster Rancher top 4 watch along. $35 for this one. And this is me watching. So actually, it's a good time to mention it's probably not significantly longer. Videoception? Hell yeah. Look at this. That's me from a year ago. Last year we had.
Could be not a.
When did it start? Okay. Unholy and Golden. YouTube has been taking like a really long time to load for me lately. I don't know why. Like, I don't know what the hell's up with this. Okay, there we go.
Watching it back, and I'm just like, as someone who doesn't know what's going on, this is fucking, like,
It's me.
it's complete nonsense.
It's true. It's true, Past Nash. It is.
They did good at like the actual commentary, but they literally never explained like what's happening.
That's true.
And
yeah.
it's kind of funny that way. It's okay.
All right.
Being put on the spot.
It's funny. I was giving them a hard time because they never actually like explained what Monster Rancher was. Holy shit! I don't know why this is taking so long.
The toys, and there's the guy commentating.
Okay.
And basically,
But yeah, fun fact: I've only ever lost on stream a combo breaker
Things to show off.
because there was me and Toji last year. The world's strongest handshake. Look at this shit. It shook the whole stage.
The top 4 right now.
Look at that. The whole camera.
okay, hold on. Before we get into it, that handshake
See?
was whole stage. I'm not American, so just two mistakes right here. They got the name switch. I was on stream. Sorry.
This is funny, man.
And extremely in.
But yeah, my boy, Three Normal Men. Three Normal Men, significantly higher tier than my boy Old Sheldon.
Damage, but it lowers the opponent's guts. So I was hoping to happen there, but it did not happen.
I had the same kind of strat.
That's gonna.
I don't know. I don't want to watch this all again.
I get
But
the
it was
hit.
cool that
Doesn't kill,
I made it.
and this is a huge mistake. I
It's
was
true.
in slot 4.
I did make a
didn't think I
mistake.
was in slot 4. I thought I was still in slot 3. I thought I was gonna get to use triple shots again. So I was mashing the shit out of it. I should not have mashed the shit out of it. I should have waited 2 seconds and then swung this. Because you can see half a second left on the clock. He gets the hit, and he wins the game.
Let's go!
I made a mistake and I lost. And because of that, I lost the set. It was game 1. Very unfortunate. All right. So I think even though like this year's wasn't as hype as last year's was really sick. It was still really fun. And more than anything, you know, not everything is going to be bigger and better every single year, but the tournament ran significantly better this year to the point where we finished in just over an hour. We were allotted 2 hours of time, and we got everything done in just over an hour, which was really sick. And then, yeah, we just kind of chilled, and we played some casuals while we were waiting. It was a lot of fun. If we do, by the grace of God, get asked back a third time, I mean, I don't know. We'll see if it happens. It's so unlikely that we got to go twice to begin with. I couldn't believe it when we got asked the first time, and then the second time I was like, all right, well, this is kind of crazy. I just met you and all of that, and I don't know. We'll see if we get to do it again. I think I'm gonna play some Pokemon Auto Chess because I have not played the new set too much. So we'll play it. We'll chill a little bit. We'll talk about whatever. And then we'll see what's up. All right, so I got to put on some music in the background. Music hour. What are we listening to? Where are we dropping, boys? I'm being recommended my own stream on YouTube right now. They do know. They know their audience. Their audience is me watching my own stream. Okay, here we go. I don't know where a good place for the camera is. Probably Hop? Oh, I have a whole setup. I don't know why I'm not just using my regular ass setup. It's like I forgot I had scenes made. I've been getting a little bit back into game dev in the last couple of days. I was literally like, I was sitting around, I had some time off, and I'm like, I don't want to work on videos right now. I'm a little burnt out on working on Monster Rancher videos, so what can I do? And I was playing video games, and I'm just like, I'm not like actually enjoying any of this. So I started learning more about Godot. So it'd be fun to like get a little project made, learn a little bit more. See if I can maybe, you know, make that dream project I've had in the brain for the last 20 years or so. Would be pretty sick. Started working on some like modeling and stuff last year. So, you know, just expanding on that. Learning how to like make the model function in the engine and give it collision and all that. Okay, so what do we got? Got 2 poisons? I don't know. I don't really like any of these stars. We're just gonna grab everything. We'll see what's up. I guess I gotta change. What do I call the stream? Combo breaker, remnant, let's see. There we go. We are now officially the biggest Pokemon Auto Chess stream on Twitch right now. Got so many things open. Why do I still have like Advanced Viewer open? I gotta open Restream so I can see chat. Having this on the first is a little bit obnoxious. Okay, so we can maybe do something with water. I accidentally closed my browser window. There we go. Egg? I got money for egg. I'm going water? I think we're going water. What do I have in the egg? Ooh, dragon, eh? Okay, well, we can start building towards dragon, I suppose. I think having you as just a frontliner is fine. I don't think I'm going to be building bug. They keep nerfing this fucking this rat. They've nerfed it like 4 times in a row, and it's still too strong as long as you get the right items. Oh, damn. Pichu too good. I don't really like playing water, but I don't know. We'll see what we can do with it. Bum, bum. This gives me more options. I think we roll here trying to get this. Alright, so we're already doing way better than we were doing before. I could get choice specs right now, which would like short term really crank up my chance of winning, but I don't think that's the play. I think we gotta relax a little bit. Eevee, I could get a Vaporeon. Alright. This team, I think, will probably do okay versus it. We're lined up to do big damage, yeah. Alright. We're fine. Two evolved Mons is kind of hard to beat if you don't have 2 evolved Mons at level 4. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for upgrade to give to Wartortle. Get Meryl for the sake of having Meryl. Maybe we get rid of him for now. Actually, he's gonna be popping out soonish, a couple turns, and then we'll be looking for a Horsey. I'm gonna have 3 dragons, which will give us a bunch of synergies, which will be sick. Okay, yeah, we're gonna rinse in this, and not just because we're water types. Yeah. We got a pretty strong early game team. I don't know how well we're gonna be able to pivot out of this, but we'll see for now. It's all Gucci. Yeah, playing some auto chess. Maybe we grab Bagon for the sake of like having something to pivot to later if we want to go a little bit heavier into dragons. This chill video game playlist really likes Parappa too. It's good. Doing this for the dragon pivot? I think so. I've got Axew in the egg. Gotta ask you a question. When do you think the egg will hatch? I've never actually played Parappa 2. I've barely played Parappa 1. It's such a cool, like, style, though. Like, I vibe with Parappa hard. Okay, this is pretty clean. I don't think we're going to be using the Eevee. I'm a little stuck here. Do I add Carvanha? I'm not going to use. But we'll take the item. Let's see what we get for our next pull. Because I don't know, man. We're doing okay. I don't know why I'm like panicking already. I would like a Horsey. But like I don't want to roll yet. Okay. That's one, it's only 1 gold, but I'll take the 1 extra gold. Parappa 2 is weird since it pretty much got 3 New Game Plus cycles before you can unlock everything. I'll just more incrementally demented note charts. That's pretty funny. Water 9 can scale crazy into late game. You need to like not be losing pretty hard by that point though. Okay, we're getting a lot of Magikarps. Psyduck, I don't think you're making it. Oh, they changed burn PP from the target and gain shield for the same amount. Excess damage is dealt to special damage. Interesting. That's not too bad. Well, Canyon and Kyogre are both goofy. Yeah, and what's his name? D'Artagnan Mon. Fucking forget his name. Keldeo. Alright, so hard scale not really what we're looking for, but you can make a lot of good items out of that, so we'll hold on to it. What am I looking for here? Probably... There's not a lot of good water mons in this cycle. Well, YOLO in it. What do we get? Give me Kecleon. Cast form? Yeah, I'll take cast form. And then I can get Palkia. Maybe that's the play. Getting Gyarados is going to be kind of tricky with Axio on the bench, though. Did I know there's a funny Monster Rancher animation by Wrong? Yeah, it's sick. It's really good. It's funny because everyone is writing all these, like... Oh, Pancham's in the game now? Targeting an enemy for the first time. Sells so much, reduces their attack by and ability power by 20%. What the hell? Alright. This dude's cracked. It's a good combo of items. But yeah, there's a lot of like long-winded, like Monster Rancher is my favorite game, yada 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 type comments, and there's like nothing wrong with those, obviously. But alright, we're gonna chill on that for a bit. But I was just like, hell yeah, this rocks. And I got, and they like hearted the comment, which is pretty funny to me. No, we're not using Bagon. Okay, so Squirtle's the only one in the lineup right now. We have consistently gotten Magikarps though, which is not too bad. This is Egg, right? We're doing okay. We got a pretty good item loadout on the Wartortle. Alright, we're not doing like any damage though. We got one kill. Dog's almost dead. Damn. Okay, we got him. This fucking apple won't die. It's crazy. That wasn't enough. What the hell? There we go. Okay, that's a lot of paralyze. No! We got a lot of gold off that, though. That was sick. Next PvP fight, harder. Okay, we're looking for more, this thing here for cast form. Cool. Okay, let's see what we get for our last thing here before we start. We got to start selling stuff. I'll sell the Poliwags if I have to. I'm not too stressed about that. Okay, another Magikarp. Two Squirtles. I only pulled Cast Form once and it was basically useless because you're running Articuno. Didn't have any weathers to make it change. Well, I mean, that would make it ice, right? You don't need weather, you just need dominant synergy. Oh, I forgot to put the item on it. Whoops. Alright, I think I'm gonna get smoked here. This is a spooky team. Fairy does a lot of damage. But we got some KOs. We got some gold. That's fine. Oh, artificial. Okay. I gotcha. I gotcha. Okay. Oh, I got 90 gold. Let's put Axew out. Axew not really doing anything right now, but he'll be good later. Yeah, he just like instantly died. That's alright, brother. That fucker was tanky, what the hell? I'm silenced. Cosmog with like 300 shield, pretty funny. Okay. So, I think I just buy the level here. Why is it? It's lagging so bad, dude. What the hell? Just put out the Squirtle. We hold on to the other two. We wait till we get Gyarados and then I can evolve it. I've seen a lot of people say Haxorus is the worst hatch. It's not great. It's pretty strong though. Like actual damage wise, it's just it has like no real synergies or anything. How's it going today? It's going well. We watched some the combo breaker footage from top 4. I had to figure out why this shit is lagging so bad. Oh, I heard they made him stronger. What was that about? That was not strong at all. 10 is not actually here. It just says it is. You know what? Fluffy Tail on Gyarados might be a good idea. We'll grab that. I don't think I'm worried about getting Poliwrath. Having a lot of issues with it yesterday. Might be a thing with the game, maybe. This Monster Rancher looks odd. It do. This is certainly the strangest Monster Rancher game. Playing some auto chess. This game's sick though. Yeah, I haven't played this new set at all, really. I think I played like one day. Okay. We rinsed that front line. I think we're okay. Chimecho. Oh, what? Dude, these lag spikes are crazy. What the hell is causing this? I have to check it out. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Okay, we got him. Every time I like open a menu or like move anything, yeah, even that is freezing it. What the fuck, man? Okay, I'm gonna try reset. Or even here, let's see, do I have anything else going on here? I don't. Hey, thanks for the raid. Man was typing in chat before he even raided. That's crazy. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, raiders. I'm Moose Bones. I play a lot of Monster Rancher. This isn't Monster Rancher, but I do like this game too. It's Pokemon Auto Chess. We were talking about Monster Rancher earlier. Okay, yeah, I think that was a pretty big power spike for us. I think we roll to try and get Blastoise. We got the money for it. We don't have a great chance. We're already level 7. How are we? We're already level 7. Fuck. My odds are not very good. Might be worth it trying to go into something else. Maybe I can get a Totodile up or something. Okay, what am I looking for here? This would be good. So that's not the item I want. Getting Pokédoll is okay. But I'm looking for a magnet. Hair for the win? Yeah, hair sick. I'm a little Murkrow. Okay, we got another Poliwag. Okay, Horsey is what we were looking for. That can give us 8 water if I get rid of Charmeleon or Haxorus. Do we try to get Melodic as well? It reminds me of Pokemon Dungeon Town. Different Mystery Dungeon? Yeah, it has similar vibes, for sure. Okay, so Horsey right now is not doing anything for me. Maybe we can get a Dragonite. God damn, dude. Yeah, killers. We're getting a lot of gold, though. I could just be buying levels. I don't think we're getting Blastoise right now, so. That's because it is? No, these are all hand-drawn sprites, brother. These are made by people. Seen a Monster Rancher like World of Final Fantasy? I'm gonna give this to you. I've never played that. What's that like? Fighting types, eh? Dude, this fucking Hawlucha. Pain in my dick, man. Yeah, I got a big shield. Ah. Gyarados not doing enough damage. I'm doing okay. Okay, dude, we got big shields. And the biggest shields you've ever seen, brother. This bird, I think, is gonna smoke me, though. Yeah. Kind of like Pokemon, you can stack them and combine them. That's kind of cool. Okay, we got our Haxorus. Alright, we put Horsey in. I'm moving you to the back line. You keep getting smoked, and we need you to stay healthy. Another dragon is the play here. I don't think we're going with Dratini. We're probably going to try and get Palkia. Palkia, I think, is the play. All the Final Fantasy monsters and characters? That's cool. Okay, Scarf. Scarf doesn't really help me with anything. Dude, this... I'm gonna, like, try restarting the browser. Give me water. Give me fuel, give me fire. Give me Dabba Jabba Za. We're doing okay. What are we... We're in the middle. Oh, I only got 29 life. I'm not doing very good at all, actually. Okay, we got it. It's fine, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing okay. Okay, I need you out. I'm gonna put you out. 9 water. And now we're in wishy-washy mode. You're never gonna make it. You're never gonna make it. You're never gonna make it. Sorry, brother. So we hit the enemy. I don't have any, like, on-hit effects. I don't know who to give this to. I'm just giving it to you for the sake of it. All right. Ishiwashi, I think, is a really cool unit, but I can never seem to fish the damn things up. Yeah, I know, it's rare. Very strong unit, though. Dude, this fucking duck is beating my ass. What the hell? My items have not been great. I think it's time to get rid of Wartortle. We need to find ourselves an Inteleon. Or Sobble, at least. Unless... Okay, that's fine. We're not getting Totodile, I'm sorry, brother. Who else is going for water? How come I can't seem to find any? Squirtle line falls off hard? Yeah, it does. It's been getting me a lot of gold, though. Okay, Pikachu, I don't think you're enough. You're not enough this time. If I get Wishy-Washy... you know what? Maybe it's fine to keep 5 Dragon. I'd get rid of Poliwhirl. Poliwhirl's definitely next to go. Picnic set, alright. And this on Palkia is pretty crazy. Alright, I need one more. Come on, help me out here. Dude, I'm not getting like any luck. Ugh. Okay, we got a Wishy-Washy. I only need 3. Give this to you. We're gonna put you guys like this. We're gonna feed this to you. Everybody gets a snack. Like Weasel a lot? Weasel's okay. Will I survive this round, though? Depends who I fight. Maybe. Okay. Oh, that doesn't burn them? Like... okay, fuck. Game is like... it's having a hard-ass time trying to figure out what to do. Yeah, okay. The special damage to all enemy Pokemon in the same row as the target. Can we get something, please? I just fished up at the Kadabra. Not quite. Okay. Yeah, okay, so the burn is happening. That's good. Okay. Primarina's beating my ass. Oh, that killed me? Fuck off. That was a lot of damage. What the hell? Oh, well. Yeah, well, not a good game, but, you know, haven't played the set too much. Okay, I'm gonna BRB. And I'll be back in a sec. Oshawtt's amazing tank. Oshawott is pretty solid, yeah. He sits there and he doesn't die, and that's what he does. And BRB, see you guys in a sec. I'm gonna try restarting the browser and all that. I'm gonna go get some water. Just finished the wrong animation. Yeah, it's really funny. Hey, welcome back, welcome back. Okay, I've restarted the browser and everything. This looks like, I don't know, this is giving me options. This is a pretty standard, like, light fire electric opening. Same as it ever was, but we'll see what we can do with it. Okay, well, this is worth picking up now just for the sake of having it. Whatever, we'll put Poliwrath up front. We're getting lots of dupes. Light Electric goes hard. It does. Pikachu's not as good as it used to be. But, yeah, it's pretty basic, easy to build team. Okay, we can beat Rattatas. We're in there. They want to keep giving me this. I'm gonna keep picking them up. Maybe we can pivot into it. Black Glasses early. I'm gonna pick up Mystic Water because I think I'm gonna need some AP items. We got here, or rather, what are we gonna get from this? We're pretty wide on our items right now. There's lots of stuff. Yeah, that's pretty good. Gives us a lot of choices. I'm gonna go for another one of these, and then maybe I can make the mystery box if I feel like it. Wonder Box. I've been calling it mystery box. I've been calling her Crandall. This team is not like awesome. Green Orb, I think it's too early to like commit to something like that. I think Wonder Box is fine. I'm gonna roll once here. Charmander. I think just having, yeah, okay, it's fine. I'm fighting babies, so I don't gotta worry about it. We'll make some plays after. They kind of want me to roll Seadra too, eh? Maybe we can get some dragons out. Wonder Box is the best use of Black Glasses. It falls off pretty hard late game. put Chinchu in the pot. In the pile, I should say. Okay, I don't think Fennekin's making it onto the board. We'll just hold on to Horsey here. There's a couple of really good black glasses items. There's a couple of really bad ones too, though. Damn. Who are you? I'm you, but stronger. Okay. Do we get another one? Maybe I'm not even gonna worry about Pikachu. Let's keep rolling low, baby. This is pretty good for us. Okay, Green Orb on Charmeleon might go pretty hard. I'm pretty close to having like an okay dragon build here. This is gonna do big damage. Pretty good against bug teams. Charmeleon. That didn't kill? How much HP does he have? 0. He's 0 HP and he didn't die. What the fuck? It says he has 120 because it like rolls over. It doesn't allow them to have 0. Alright, we got another one. Getting some solid dupes. This is actually kind of crazy. I think I can give Wonder Box to you. There we go. We got our first little carry. Politoed or Poliwrath? I think Poliwrath gives me some more options. With what we're running, there's quite a few fighting types we could like put in. If you want to go Dragon, we can always get like Jangamo or Como rather. Sounded a little bit harder to fit onto like a random team in a way that matters. And we're getting some fighting guys. All right, well that kind of solves that. Politoed's ability? Yeah, it's good, but do I want Magby? Are we going fire? I don't think we're going fire. Another one? Jesus, dude. Okay, well, I'm not worried about you. I'm gonna level up here to get Seadra out on the field. Red Orb on Seadra is kind of funny. We're not gonna go too crazy yet, though. So we're kind of tanking Econ on purpose to like help out early. Flame Orb Seadra is fun. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, this is our third dragon, but I don't think we need that right now. We're gonna make a Shell Bell. Red Orb's cool just because it makes Whirlpool do so much more damage. It like literally doubles the damage of it. Okay, Magnet. That's pretty good. This gives us a couple options here. What are we playing right now? This looks cool. This is Pokemon Auto Chess. I think we could try to pick up fighting. If we get like Iron Hands or something, I think we're set. Our team is gonna like blast off like Team Rocket if we get ourselves an Iron Hands. It was meant to be. Okay, do we want to give you Punching Glove or Shell Bell? Shell Bell on him is like pretty obnoxious. We can give him both. I think him having like Green Orb or Wonder Box is probably a good idea though. So I might get a second Charmeleon and tank this one on purpose to give him Wonder Box. Makihita. Makihita is not super good. Okay. We are one Poliwag away. Okay, I got fucking blown up. What the hell? Dude, it's the same guy. No, wait, it's a different guy. Everybody's running the same fucking team? Fire. Fire, fire, fire. Everybody's running fire. We're not going to be running fire. We're not putting this evil into the world. I guess Murkrow is what I'm looking for. I gotta get rid of something. I'll get rid of one Charmander. Chinchou, I'll pick up a Chinchou. Oh, do we want to go more light? Maybe. A fourth Lightmon would be pretty funny. Yeah, Poliwhirl's on the bench. Does the game just randomly choose an Evo? I think it chooses Politoed. Okay, yeah, and still full health after, eh? 265 damage? Perfect. We get this. Get that shit out of there. Put a Finneon on the bench. We're good to go. Machop would be pretty good for if I can get some human-shaped Mons. What is this game? This is Pokemon Auto Chess. We were watching some of the Monster Rancher top 4 combo breaker, and now we're here. It's electric or fighting? I don't know, man. I'm just playing the game. I'm not really thinking that far ahead. I'm just trying to have a good time. Punching Glove could be good on him as well here, though I think another defensive item is probably the play. Punching Glove on Seadra is probably better, and Seadra I think is a little ways out before we put them together. What's the fourth one? Special defense and defense, yeah. It might be a good idea to grab like Assault Vest on him. Because that would just make him like pretty close to unkillable. It would give him 45 defense and like 32 special defense or something. Okay, Palmy is going to be very good for this team. What are we doing? Where are we dropping? Seadra, I think you're probably cut. I think Charmeleon's probably not making it. I think this is probably what's up. We're probably doing this. You're gonna get this for later. Yeah, this is looking good. Oh, I gotta actually buy the Pommy. Whoops. Almost made a mistake there. That could have been bad. Double roll? We got nada. Seadra, yeah, sorry, I don't think you're making it. Let's see. Just always rolling, baby. Ah. Let's go gambling. Oh, dang it. What do I get for my next item? I do think the last thing I want to put on him is Assault Vest, though. None of these are really what I'm looking for. More defensive items may be good, but I think I need to do a little bit of damage. Okay, here we go. Sick. I think pads on him is probably a good idea. Team looks pretty okay right now. Yeah, this feels it's a pretty big power spike. Pancham's been just chilling the whole time. Oh, I saw two Machamps. If I'm gonna keep this guy out, Chimchar, it's too late to go into Chimchar. But we can pick up some Mons just to see what we get. Another Pancham. If I go Fighting and Steel, I can put Electric on the board. Yeah, we got some stuff. We got level 5, 6, 7, 8. I can only put 3 more guys on. So if we do Finneon, and then the Legendary and 1 more Fighting. Alright, I'm kind of getting beat here. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. Beat his ass. Yeah, dude, he's unkillable. What the fuck, man? Suck this game, I don't really enjoy playing it myself, but I enjoy watching you play it. Watch all the VODs and YouTube streams I missed of this. Oh, that's cool. There's a couple of games like that, like, I'll watch other people play, but I have, like, no interest in playing myself. Okay, I want this. I'm asking a lot for my last item to be another one, but the unfortunate thing is this does not make good items with these two. So it really comes down to this last roll. We're gambling, baby. Okay, 6. Finneon. He's gonna be beefy. Is it base? Defense and special defense by 50%. Okay, so he's gonna have a lot of defense, but not immediately. But if he can have a lot of special defense immediately, then he's fine. Yeah, it's only a little bit extra. So it's not really meaningful right now. That might be a thing we put on the bench later. Maybe the Finneon's not really doing anything. Maybe the final mon we get will be a light mon. Which leaves us with what? Cresselia and Xerneas? Yeah, there's a couple. Ho-Oh would be okay. Ho-Oh would be okay. My favorite gaming content centers around games I would never play. Yeah. I totally agree with that. Okay, Magnemite, I don't think you're making the board, brother. Let's level up to 7 here, because we can. Put Pancham on the board, because we can. Pew! I'm gonna go. Just tank. Just keep them busy for a little bit. Oh, my guys, clean up. You did your job, buddy. Yeah, we are, Also, like, incredible items rolled here. Pokenomicon, not super important. Oh, yeah, it is important because we don't have the fire. Necrozma's pretty good. I like Necrozma, too. Us having the light spot up front does make it a little bit challenging, though, to use, like, Dawnwing's Necrozma, though. Okay, another Riolu. We don't need you. We don't need you. Oh, we got our Pancham. We got Pangoro, baby. A Ditto? That's a secret tool that'll help us later. Okay, so we have some options here. Oh, dude, this is crazy. Jangamo and we got Lucario hanging out. Lucario for like a backline attacker I think is a good call. Okay, this allows me to have another... I can put Muscle Band on Poliwrath as well. Or Pangoro. 2 Jangamos? Okay, we're hard pivoting. I'm getting rid of Finneon. I don't think we need to go Light 5. I mean, Light 5 is obviously good. We could have Komao immediately. Xerneas? Artificial plus fighting. Artificial could be good. I don't know how much Xerneas would be doing, but it's better than Finneon for sure. Okay. We're gonna do this. I think I'm not too stressed about my guys here. Machoke, I don't think you're making it. Five is nice. Light hits the strongest power spike at 3. I agree. Beyond 3, it's like, well, I got the units. I might as well use them. That's what it feels like. Okay, what were we seeing here? Yeah, that makes sense. These, as like my last 2 items, are like pretty bad. But I might as well... There's no fighting light, right? No. I'm just gonna give this to him. I don't think you're making the board. I did lose my electric. Okay, so that makes things awkward. I wasn't even thinking about that. I might run Lucario until I get Jangamo. Or a Komao, sorry. Also, my team like hard counters this team. I'm sorry, brother. Okay, I need something for Xerneas. No. Whatever. Give him a little crit chance. Pangoro doing okay damage with like no items on him, eh? This might not be a win, but it's feeling pretty good. We're only level 7, so we can put both these guys on. Yeah, we're getting blown up like immediately. What the hell? Oh, Reshiram. Okay, let's go. I was worried about that. Reshiram doing big damage. What the hell? Spooky boy for sure. Okay, so Palmy's probably going on next just to get the electric synergy. And then Hakamo will, or Palmo even. I think we buy our way into it. We tank a little bit of econ to get this up and running. And then, yeah, our last guy will be Hakamo, and I think that'll be okay. This is going to be a little while before we can get all the units for it anyway. This will give us 6 fighting. Pangoro just beating his ass in the back row. Oh my god, man. Cool unit. Oh, they gave him Fly. Yeah, that's one of the human shape TMs you can get is Fly, which is just dives the backline for big damage. But he did that and then just got surrounded and exploded. It's pretty funny. Oh, Grookey. I didn't know they put Grookey in the game. Their allies and no enemies at range beats their drum instead of attacking, which grants 2/3/4 bonus PP to users and adjacent allies. This counts as an attack. That's kind of interesting. So if he gets locked out, he can still do stuff. Guy running Human 7, pretty sure you have to get that high to get the HMs. Yeah, it's the last one. Hey, we rolled it. Okay. So I think even though as good as Upgrade is for Xerneas, I think Assault Vest is the play here. Put Ass Vest on our boy. 50 more XP and Hakamo makes his way back onto the board. Flies in HM, yeah. The disc is like orange instead of white. Oh, what do we got for music? Okay, this is the team I lost to last time. I gotta kill this fucking Groudon. It's so close. Alright, also gigantic Gabite. Monster teams are weird, man. They're like so inconsistent. So what do we got? High defense. Kind of middling defenses, high defense. I need more special attack.
beat their ass, Iron Hands. Hell yeah. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. Okay, Gracidia Flowers, pretty good. Which is why he wants it. Fuck you. This is pretty good for Xerneas too. For like, to allow him to fight late game. Because it's kind of hard to get to the backline in the first place. Okay, 30 XP to go. We haven't seen another Jangmo since we did this, even though we got a pretty good chance for level 4 Mons. Goes up to 30 at level 9. And we'll be rolling. Okay, well, fuck, we beat his ass there. We're in it to win it now, baby. I'm poisoned, though. Seismitoad doing a lot of work. That felt a lot better than last time. Hey, Zerker, how you doing? Well, we've already done better than last game. Last game, we got 6th. GG's again. Thanks for Combo Breaker organizing. It was fun. Hell yeah, it was nice to meet you this time. Didn't get to hang out last time. Didn't really get to hang out this time either, but there's just so much stuff going on. Either way, I appreciate you entering the bracket and coming to say hi. And making a monster for it. All that cool stuff. Fairy. Ooh, okay. Once my game stops crashing, Fairy here is very good. I want to give this to Pangoro, I think. Who do I have more damage on? It's attack speed. 54, 42. Maybe Lucario. Oh, he got Red Orb. Fuck. Come on, Lucario. Big damage. It might be too little too late. Dude, Iron Hands is doing his best, man. Oh, man. Okay. Jangmo time. Now we just roll and hope. I'm not gonna be able to get it because the game's freezing, which sucks. Like, I simply don't have enough time to roll because it's taking 3 times longer than normal to roll through everything. Dude, this is like dog shit. What happened? I heard the game was running better, and this is like maybe the worst it's run in a very long time. Seismitoad won't die, eh? Whatever, we got 2nd place. You're miserable? Everything is withering your balls off? Dude, you built a tank. Slow guts rate tank is always a hard uphill battle. Tank in PvP is quite difficult.
I want to play video games.
Hey, Doomsday.
13 whole years subbed as a moose boat.
13 whole years, oh my god. That's crazy. They've been subscribed for 13 years. That's almost a year. Thank you, Andrew. How are you doing? Recovering from Combo Breaker. How have I been holding up? Been doing good. A lot of work. It's been real busy for me. Which is, you know, not too shabby. Certainly not going to complain about it. I don't know what I want to do here. I guess it's too early to, like, care about it. Just grab everything except the worst unit in the game. Ugh. Oh, dude, why is it so slow? OBS is taking up a huge amount of my GPU for some reason. But, like, not enough for it to matter. What if I lean my fan over on my computer? Alright. Dynamo. Duskull's kind of interesting. It's been interesting here, but excited for all the heavyweight DXBL matches. Got to go back and watch last night's fights. Hell yeah. So janky. It's not always janky, but sometimes it's like really bad. Okay. I have pretty bad units right now. We're getting good items, though. Our units are bad and our items are good. Do we go electric, maybe? Yeah, maybe that's the play. We just quick roll here and see if we can get anything. Yeah, Magneton early is pretty good. Maybe just to get something on the field. I don't know. Well, my team's probably stronger than theirs. We'll see. Yeah. I don't know if the game's just built different, but I'm a solid TFT player. Can never get any momentum in this. It's tricky. It's got all the same like pivoting and things like that that TFT does. TFT, I think, is probably a more difficult game. Okay. So if I'm going electric, there's some crossover with Amorphous and Artificial. Okay, so we're gonna put Pichu up there and a Dynamo up there, and we got 3 electric, 2 aquatic. Our front line is like real, like goofy weak. I don't even know if it's worth. Whatever. Maybe we get an Ampharos pretty quickly. Mudkip, he's never making it back. You're probably gone. I don't even care about the aquatic. Just give me extra damage on like multiple hits. Give me the zaps. Okay, I'm ultra paralyzed, but so is my game. The fuck? This game is playing so slow right today. I don't know why. The freezing blows. It was apparently better when this like new patch launched, and it has been like really bad for me since I started playing.
Okay, Dynamo. Nothing here really fits it. We got some good items we can make, but we don't have anything to put it on. I played since the beginning of last year. It's been better since then. Freezing's not nearly as bad. I only do like single target damage, so I'm in a little bit of trouble here against the bug team. God. It's June, yeah. Loadins always gave me grief too. Yeah, that used to be really bad. It's not anymore though. But every time I click something, it takes like it's taking like a full second. Like, what the fuck is wrong with this, dude? I don't have... My CPU is running at like 20%. My GPU is running at like 40, and that's because I'm like recording with OBS. I'm just gonna stop recording because I'm not gonna make this a VOD anyway. That dropped like 10% GPU already, but I don't know. PC restart usually helps me. Yeah, I can't do that on stream for obvious reasons though. And get the new Pokemon game? Probably. I just like closed as many things as I could. And we'll see if that makes, you know, a modicum of difference. That's alright though. This is probably, what time is it? This is probably our last game of the night though. Yeah. Because I gotta get up super early tomorrow morning. Alright, we're getting more artificial. Golurk is not going to be good for a while in our team, but I think we have the opportunity to make something work. Okay. That's a pretty solid power spike. That's not too shab. We can throw in a Alolan Geodude up front. It's pretty cool. I like Arceus. So my Switch 2 coming Thursday, so I'll get a graphical boost. Yeah. I didn't buy a Switch 2 yet. I will eventually, but I'm just, you know, not too stressed about getting it immediately. I've got no FOMO about it. Okay. So, this team's okay. Down 12 life immediately, but I think we'll be fine. I've never gotten Eelektross. I've never been able to evolve the electric. I guess now would be my chance because, you know, I have to go to another, like, electric area in order to be able to get him. How's it going? I've been able to catch a stream in a while. Work has been weird. Hey, how you doing? I'm doing okay. I haven't actually been able to stream too much because I was doing, what do you call it? I was at Combo Breaker, and then I wasn't able to stream too much after. For, like, the week after because I was working so much.
Alright.
Hey, Tangled Knot. Thank you for the follow. Okay. Oh my god, dude. People stop upgrading your Pokemons. I probably should have aimed for this one, but I didn't know if I was going to be able to get it. I didn't want to be too risky. I don't think Amorphous is the play. We're going pretty vertical on electric. Okay, this is very good though. This is part of the play with Golett. Alright, so we put you there. We got this. This on you. Okay, this is an okay team. We got Elekid. We got a lot of stuff we can go into here. Remember, Tasty Steve says you like my shirt at Combo Breaker and he was geeking hard. That's sick. This guy, he auto chesses. It's true. I do auto chess. Be autoing and chessing. This man's a dentist. Okay, Pikachu doing okay, but Urshifu, or Cubfu, whatever his name is. Damn, that was close. Okay, again, you're fucking dead. You haven't got, he's got 2 HP. You have 0 HP. Go away. Okay, so you're never making the board. Okay, I need this for Pikachu. Be good on Electros too. Okay, is there a setting to like not be dog shit? Nope, there is no setting to not be dog shit. Pokemon Unite Auto Chess? Yeah, that'll be fun. Pikachu dying immediately is pretty funny. Alright, I don't have an answer for bug teams. That was my problem at the beginning of this, and it's my problem now. I don't have any AoE damage. Elekid is... or... Electabuzz, once he evolves, will be my answer to that, I think. Okay, heart scale would be pretty good here. Fuck it. We can get an assault vest. Oh, it's plus 40. I thought it was plus 20. That's pretty good. I don't know if I mentioned this, but since the last round of DXBL Lightweight, I accidentally saved over my comp file. I had to make my 2 guys from scratch before the end of Combo Breaker. Damn. That's crazy. That sucks. Okay, dude, I'm glad this is my last game because I'm starting to get tilted. How was Combo Breaker? It was sick. It was a lot of fun. I quite enjoyed myself. Yeah, this team is... I need more econ to be able to level up. So a couple streams of Combo Breaker on Max Million Dudes channel. It looked like a fun time. Yeah. Yeah, it was sick. We watched through the top 4 that Monster Rancher had earlier on in the stream. Okay, the fact Pikachu didn't die there is like huge for me. I think I would have lost that if Pikachu had died in that first little initial skirmish, but he made it. I have to watch the VOD. I'm gonna make it into a video eventually too. Is this Pokemon Crown? No, this is Pokemon Auto Chess. Okay. We can start trying to get our artificial mons online. Dynamo. Only caught the finale in person? Oh, yeah. It was real quick. It was only 20 minutes for the whole thing. Okay. I don't know what Pikachu was doing there. That's fine. This is a team we were having trouble against too. Hop next door to the bar and time slip by quick. I feel that. It doesn't take long. So Golett is next out in the team. That'll give me Ghost Synergy. Then we get Elekid up, and that'll give me Artificial Synergy. Restaurant in the hotel is God tier. Yeah, it was pretty good. Their bar is not great, like the drinks or whatever. The food is definitely better. Whenever I think it'd be fun to do Combo Breaker, do a welterweight Monster Rancher tourney. No, that's never gonna happen. I don't think people realize how unlikely. Like, I have to keep explaining this, but we're not guaranteed to be there. There's like hundreds of games that apply, and we were lucky enough to be there twice. It's not gonna necessarily happen every year. We gotta stop acting like it's guaranteed. And not only is it not guaranteed, like, let's not do like a gimmick tournament. Let's not blow our shot. And do a goofy tournament where everything is like one hit kill or goes to time because it can't land anything. Being there twice in a row is like a dream come true, man. Dude, so many bug teams. What the hell? Okay. Rotom has not been doing like much of anything, I don't think. Third most damage. Pikachu's not doing anything. He's getting like smoked immediately. You're in the Discord talking like it was a sure thing. Yeah, we're definitely not guaranteed a spot there. I don't have any like special in that no other tournament organizer doesn't also have. Okay, more Tynamo. Pichu. I think Coughing. I think I'm gonna need the Raichu like as quickly as possible. Damn, like nothing I have, eh? Okay, another Electric. Okay, so we're gonna win this one. I don't know if this guy is even paying attention. He might be AFK. Oh, he's going for a full human shape team? Not really. I think he might be AFK. Only 59 gold now. He's not. His team just never got online. I feel that, man. It happens. Alright, you can give Rotom an item now. Another Electric. Or Tynamo, rather. Alright, one more. One more is all we need. I don't want to roll down yet, but we will soon. I think Golett over here is probably better. And then I can get Pikachu out of that spot. Maybe even get rid of Pikachu entirely. I have Elekid in there instead. That's probably the play. I'm probably going to get rid of Pikachu to get Elekid. Put him in there. Then I'll have the Synergy. Elekid or Electabuzz is way stronger anyway. I need me an Electros though. Pikachu pretty good for taking out backline stuff, obviously, but... Alright. Rotom did a little bit more there. Alolan Raichu's supposed to be cracked. It's not as good anymore. It's still strong, but it's been nerfed like 4 times in the last 4 patches. Pretty sick got added twice, although personally I like to see Clay Fighters tourney. They might put like the first one in, but they're definitely not putting the N64 one in. That game's racist as shit. Alright. Do I want to spend it on the Dynamo? I don't think so. I'm gonna roll to 40. Dude. Fuck it. Oh, he didn't evolve in time. That's cool. Oh, love misplaying because the fucking game decides to lag. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Flappy's not even on the board right now, right? Yeah, the Mareep buys were not necessarily important. 66th? 63rd and a third? It's, or 63 and a third. Dude, the game has a couple characters that are, like, unbelievably racist. And not even, like, a for today's standards type of thing, but, like, for the 90s. Like, that shit should not have been allowed ever. Okay. I think this is probably good. We do this. We get Elekid out. Oh, what the fuck? This is like awful. Cooking Pot's terrible. Alright, so I need to go back and watch it. Yeah, there's a Chinese character that's like just straight up like Charlie Chan. And then there's like a voodoo priest who is like also unbelievably racist. And then they doubled down on it and they made a bunch like the second version, Sculptor's Cut or whatever it's called, has a team of like pygmy cannibals. Like African savages. Like it's fucked up. They're just like, yeah, whatever. Let's just let's double down on this. Okay, Xurkitree. Not too shab. Flappy is giving us a light synergy. Maybe Xurkitree instead of you. I don't know. We'll give you defense, because why not? Flame Orb. Flame Orb might be okay on you. Maybe not Clay Fighters. The ones on the Super Nintendo are clean, I think, though. The only stereotype in the game, I think, is Helga, right? Okay, he's fucking him up. He's just there by himself. Let's go, baby. Damn, okay, so we beat the bug team. Or the poison team. The Electros doing a lot of work. Holy moly. No one else on my team is, but... and get a Mareep. That was wishful thinking. Yeah, Electros is killing it. 20 ability power. So that makes us go to 72 damage instead of 60. And 60 damage healed instead of 50. Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty big jump, honestly. Dude, he's like on. This is crazy. He's put in so much work. So tanky too. 52 special defense, 35 defense. Holy shit. Rotom stuck around just long enough to be useful. He's doing okay damage. Okay, I need choice specs for my Xurkitree. Because he does damage based on his ability power. Or his special attack. And this doubles it. 100 ability power. So now he's gonna have like basically 30 damage on his base attack. Okay, and now you can be put out here. Kind of in an okay spot to roll for some more Mons. One more Magnemite would be pretty sick. We didn't get it. So we need one more Magnemite. We need one more Mareep. Okay, they're fucking... they're blowing up my boy Xurkitree. Damn. Out at 5th? That sucks. Oh well. Well. -2 points. I lost like over 100 points in the last 2 sets because I haven't been playing too much. And I've just been losing. Alright. So, thanks everyone. Hope you had a good time watching. Let's go raid somebody. Appreciate you hanging out. A lower key stream. It's nice to just, you know, play something and relax. I'm still like kind of in recovery mode from Combo Breaker, so thank you for chilling. Who can we raid? Anyone playing Monster Rancher? Guys, look for Monster Rancher. Two people playing? Hell yeah. What's he got, a plant? All right. We're going to start it. He's playing Monster Rancher 1. You got to love it. So, thank you guys. Combo Breaker was fantastic. It's super cool to hang out with you guys tonight. And I'm going to go get some sleep. And we'll start planning out next week's streams because I don't think I get to stream again until Monday. Yeah, I'm doing a lot of work this week. It's nice. It's nice to have the money in my pocket, you know? Yeah, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday I'm off. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Shit. All right. So I have a stretch of like 14 days soon, but not right now. I'm going to go get some sleep. Goodbye.